Okay, class, let's start with spelling. Unit number 16, the last day of Pompeii. That is the topic for today, a new unit. It's a page 160. You are going to find it on the story. Are you in the story, in the page?
Yes.
160? Okay, let's listen the story. We're going to listen the story. Follow the reading of the story, class.
The Last Day of Pompeii, historical nonfiction. The date was August 24th, and the year was 79 CE, slightly less than 2,000 years ago. In the vacation city of Pompeii, children scampered in and out of doorways. Servants carried baskets of fruits home from the market. Merchants assembled in the marketplace to sell clothing, food, and sandals. Meanwhile, Mount Vesuvius towered over the city. The mountain was, and still is, an active volcano, an opening in the Earth's surface through which hot rock from below can escape. In the homes of Pompeii, servants swept the tile floors. Paintings of plants and animals adorned the walls. Water splashed in fountains to cool the air and calm the spirit. Inside kitchens, servants baked bread and cakes. The lady of the house wore a light dress made of silk, appropriate clothing for a hot day. Life was good for the rich who vacationed in Pompeii. Then the earth began to tremble. The movement didn't warrant much attention. Earthquakes were common near Pompeii, and they usually didn't cause much damage. No one knew that the shaking was a symptom of the destruction that would soon follow. At noon, everything changed. The people heard a roar from the east. They rushed out of their homes and looked into the sky at a huge cloud of fire. Mount Vesuvius was erupting. And then the sky became as dark as night. A writer named Pliny wrote about what happened during the event. His uncle had sailed to rescue people in a nearby town. However, once he got there, the boat was held hostage, not by enemies, but rather by the wind and huge waves. His uncle calmed the people around him and took a nap after lunch to prove he wasn't afraid. When he awoke, the volcano was shooting out huge amounts of rock and ash. His uncle rushed to the beach, but he was frail and collapsed there. Like many others, he was unable to escape. Pliny and his mother escaped early on a road out of town. They knew that a panicked crowd on a rampage could knock them down and run over them. Mount Vesuvius continued to erupt. A rain of rock and ash from the volcano fell onto the city. A landslide of mud moved downward, burying everything in its path. However, the people of Pompeii didn't perish from the mud in the landslide. Instead, the hot gases, over 900 degrees Fahrenheit, that came out of the volcano took the lives of most of them. By the time the eruption was over, 30 feet of ash covered the city. Pompeii was soon forgotten. People later read Pliny's tale of the city's colossal destruction, but no one knew where Pompeii was located. During the 1700s, part of Pompeii was uncovered. Scientists and engineers oversaw the digging and recovery of the city. The work went on for more than 100 years, and the methods the workers used for preserving and restoring the city were highly effective. Today, visitors can again walk the streets of Pompeii. They can see pictures on walls and grand columns of buildings. They can visit bakeries, a marketplace, and restaurants. They can even walk inside grand homes and imagine what life was like so very long ago before Mount Vesuvius erupted.
Okay, that was the reading class. The last day of Pompeii, you see the city of Pompeii is a popular tourist attraction in Italy. So here is your question and the answer of your question, Khaled. What is Pompeii? Pompeii, it's a place, class. It's a place that was located in Italy. In Italy was located this place. But here is describing how was the last day. There wasn't a destruction, right? Because it was erupting. The Mount Vesuvius. The Mount Vesuvius was erupting, so it was the destruction, we can say, of the Pompeii. Yes, here you see some pictures, how it looks. It was long time ago because it mentioned the day here. During the 70s, Fire Pompeii was uncovered. So the scientists and engineers oversaw the digging and recovery of the city. And then it says today, in the present, today, visitors can again walk the streets of Pompeii. They can see pictures of walls and the grand columns or buildings. They can visit bakeries, marketplaces, and restaurants. They can even walk inside grand homes and imagine what life was like. So very long ago before Mount Vesuvius erupted. So remember, the Pompeii was destroyed because of the eruption. But then nowadays, people can go and imagine how it looks like because it was like reconstruction of this place. Like they recovered the city. They recovered the city after the eruption. Long time later. Yes? Khaled, tell me. Pompeii, yes, it exists in Italy, in a country that is called Italy.
But right now,
Yes, it says here, today visitors can again go. So it means that yes, it exists. There is like a reconstruction of the place. So yes, it exists. It exists, that place. So people can go and take photos and see how it looks now, Pompeii. Yes. Now, let's see here. In the story, you can notice we have some words, class, some words that we are going to define them today. So here we have, using the vocabulary, I have some pictures here, and you're going to tell me if you know the meaning of the word or what do you think that it might mean. For example, adorn. What is the meaning of adorn, class? Who can tell me what is adorn?
decorate,
Like
I
a
think, to
decoration.
decorate.
Decoration. What is for you a colossal? Colossal. What is a colossal?
Like something big, like something very good.
Okay. What is the next word for you in hostage? What is hostage?
I don't know.
A person held prisoner by honor of any and using
No, without reading. Right now, you don't have to read the information on the book. Just by seeing the picture, what do you understand that it might be hostage?
It's like a person that is trapped. Like in
Okay.
Spanish, I think it is rehén.
Un rehén, that's right. That is in Spanish, hostage. Excellent. Without seeing the definition, class, what is a scamper? What do you think that it might be scamper?
Feliz,
To be happy?
Like,
happy,
glad, to be glad, to be
Be
happy,
glad, okay. Appropriate.
to be appropriated is to be good for one person. Like the boy is wearing a shirt. I don't know how to say it. An outfit for a reunion at the work or something like that.
Oh, yeah, the
That's
appropriate.
appropriated for the reunion.
Excellent. What is effective?
Like something
computer of
that works
reunion
like
most
in Spanish is efectivo.
Effective. Lucia says it's a computer that you are using. It's effective for the reunion, the meaning. Okay. Let's see next one. Landslide. What is landslide by seeing the picture?
It's a mountain of trees of
I think when the cars when the cars go here.
Now symptom. What do you think symptom, class?
A person that was sick.
Yeah, the person that is sick might have some symptoms. Okay, next word is a sample. What do you think is a sample?
COVID, like the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Like the COVID.
Frail.
To draw things.
Drawing. Let's see. Rampage. What comes to your mind when you see this picture and the word rampage?
Un estampido.
Some animals in one place.
Animals in one place and stopping in Spanish, that is a rampage. Excellent. And the last word is warrant. What is warrant, class? What do you think is warrant?
No, rampage, I think it's like angry or
person,
something like that. I don't know.
Police
That
of a meal.
did it, what are for cars?
Okay, excellent. Now, you say the words excellent without reading. Now, let's see the definitions. We're going to work in these two pages, 162 and 163, to write on the space of the lines of words. So I'm going to explain the meaning of these words, and so pay attention to this, and also let's complete these two pages with the word. Remember, number one, you say this word, adorn. Remember, it's something that you can have, for example, in the table, in your house, adorn different flowers you can have, or not just flowers. It's something that it might be beautiful, something that it might be pretty, and that you like to have it there. An object, it can be an object, and also it says to dress up. Like here, fledged flowers and beautiful linings that dining adorn. Yes, you're going to complete it. Adorn the dining room table. So it means adorn is something that you use to decorate your
Assemble
house.
is like to be together to do something.
Word number two, appropriate. Okay, appropriate is to take over or use one's own, often without permission, it says. So, for example, a brother or sister may appropriate your favorite book. Suitable or fitting. It is appropriate to wear a warm hat in the winter. So appropriate, in other words, it's something that it's properly, something that it's right for the for what you are looking for, what you are needing, or what you are going to use. For example, the example of Joshua was saying the boy was using the appropriate suit or the appropriate clothes for the meeting, for the job. So it's appropriate, it's right, it's suitable.
Things are necessary.
I finished the page.
Okay, good job, Santiago. Now pay attention to the explanation. So that is appropriate, class. You see here the synonyms. It says to seize, confiscate, steal, to allot, correct, improper. Assemble. What is assemble? Assemble, as was saying Joshua, it's to be together. You gather together. For example, Thanksgiving family members assemble to enjoy a holiday feast. So they are together, they are having a reunion, they are together eating, and they are speaking about different themes, about why there are things, in this case for the Thanksgiving. So it's to have assemble, it's to fit together the parts or to meet together. The next word number 4, we have that is colossal. Okay, the colossal is an amazingly large, great, or powerful in size or degree. You see the picture of the Chichen Itza that is located in Mexico, that it was built about 1,000 years ago. So this is a colossal because it's enormous. It's enormous. It's immense, massive, huge, gigantic, enormous. So in other words, the colossal means something that it's big, huge. Then we have the word number 5. It's effective. Effective, it's producing a desired, a conclusive result, having a strong impact. For example, the team that makes the most effective presentations will win the debate. So effective is something impressive, something that it's potent, capable, something that it might be wonderful also. Effective. That is the word number 5. Questions from 1 to 5. Any word that you understand from 1 to 5?
I know, understand, so clear, effective.
The 5, effective?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
this is so clear.
Okay, effective, it's something that it's right. Something you can say something that is right, something that it must be an strong impact. So that it means that it's going to be effective, appropriate for what you are doing. For example, here you have the example, the team that makes the most effective presentation. So instead of saying effective, you can say the best presentation, they make the impressive presentation, they will win the debate. So it's something that it's Effective is something that is good. Or it's better if you are comparing with
thank you.
something else. Okay, welcome. Any other questions from 1 to 5? Oh, okay, let's go to number 6. Frail. What does it mean, number 6? Frail. It says something that is weak. Something that is weak, that it can be broken. It's delicate. Like the example, we send cars to children who are in frail health. So they might be delicate. They are sick. So they send cars to give support to these people. To give support. To be weak, lacking strength, likely to give in the temptation. Hostage. What is hostage, class? It's a person that is held as a prisoner by another. For example, the bank robber took one hostage. You see in the movies, there is one boy that is going to rob the bank, and it says, I'm going to take this person that he was inside of the bank. It's an innocent person. And then it says, if you do not give me the money, I'm going to kill this person. So it's a hostage, that person, because it's like it's a prisoner. In other words, it's a prisoner. Un rehén, as I was saying, some of you in Spanish, un rehén, that is hostage. Number 8, landslide. The landslide is a fast downhill movement of rocks or soil, any mass that slides down, a lopsided victory in an election. For example, a week of heavy rain caused a landslide. The picture of this, remember, it was like on the street, and you see a landslide. So the rocks were falling down, or they were down like an avalanche, because the day before might be raining or something happened. So it was a landslide. It's commonly when you are traveling to Valle de Angeles or Santa Lucia, and you see the rocks. Some of the rocks can be there on the street because maybe it was before a landslide. Number 9, we have the word rampage. Rampage is to rush around wildly or violently. For example, a herd of frightening animals might rampage. So this is the picture of the elephants, that they were a lot of elephants. And so we say a herd of elephants, of buffaloes, or any other animals, a group of these animals, they were frightened, they were running. So it was a rampage. Violent, reckless, or wild behavior. For example, the news carry a story about looters on a rampage. So rampage, it's a riot. It's a riot. So there might be a lot of rampage. It can be animals. They can be people, that there is a lot of people. There is a lot of animals. They are in a group, in a crowded place. And they might be in a rampage because they are rushing. They are bound. They might be running also. Number 10, we have scamper. What is a scamper? It's to run or move quickly or playful, like the boys. Look at this, the kids. Children usually scamper around a playground. So they are moving. You see, when you are in recess, when you were in 2nd grade, maybe, or in 1st grade or kindergarten, you were running quickly from one side to another side of the White House, right? You were running and playing. So that is, you can use a scamper. Children usually scamper around a playground. You are playing with your friends. Number 11, symptom. What is symptom? It's a sign of illness. When you are sick, you have symptoms. For example, fever is one symptom of the flu. So there is a clue. It's a sign that you are sick. Now, for COVID, for example, what is a symptom for the COVID? Fever. Also, you can be a fever, you are flu. Yeah, so you can, a symptom is síntomas in Spanish, right? And the last one, number 12, is warrant. What is the meaning of warrant? It's a written order that allows for legal action. For example, that was the picture of the officers that they got a warrant to search the suspect garage. So they have a written permission that they're going to be inside of the house or inside of the garage to look for any details or any clues about what they are investigating. to declare for certain, to approve or guarantee to serve as the reasons for. For example, a deep cut, my warrant stitches. So in another words, warrant is to have an authorizations, to have a permission. They be to be authorized by a legal document to go inside the house. For example, right now, if an officer says that he wants to be inside of your house and you don't know who is that officer, you're not going to open the door, right? But maybe if they have a warrant, they have this legal document or a document that it says, maybe your parents can open the door, yeah, right? So it's different. But you're not going to open the door to strange people. Okay, questions from 6 to 12. Any question that you have of this vocabulary from 6 to 12 on this page?
What is landslide?
Landslide. It's an avalanche, landslide. Look at this. Look at the picture. I'm going to show you the picture here. This is landslide. Look here. You see, there is an avalanche. Yes, on the street can be like the soil, it was going down because maybe the day before it was raining, or a car strike here on this side. So this is a landslide. Yes.
Okay.
Like como un derrumbe in Spanish that you can say also. Yes, derrumbe, we can use that word. Avalanche.
And what is rampage?
Rampage, to rush around wildly, rampage. Okay, this, how can we say that is in Spanish? We can say como, like rush around. Like you say estampida. Yes, we can use estampida. I don't know who was the person that say estampida. We can say that there were a lot of people or animals and they are running violently. They are just running. They try to escape. For example, Rebecca, imagine that you see on the TV that there are a lot of elephants, a herd of animals, a group of elephants, or even a herd of buffaloes. So you see a group of elephants and a group of buffaloes. And also you see that there are a lot of lions. What do you think the buffaloes and the elephants are going to do? They're going to run. That's right, because the lion can eat the buffaloes and it can eat the elephants, right? So they're going to rush around wildly or violently. They're going to run wildly in a rampage, even though they are going to try to escape from the lion. The buffaloes, the herd of buffalo, they're going to run together, or they can run with the elephants together, so they're going to run. Sometimes when they are running, some animals, they can fall down, but the other animals are going to pass inside of them. Van a pasar por encima de ellos, or some animals. That happen with people also. When there is a fire, you know, in some places there is a fire, some people, they are rushing, they try to escape. So you see that some people, they might fall down, and the other people, they don't care about it, and they go inside of the people. Some people even can die there. So that is a rampage, to be running or rushing violently because they try to escape of something else.
Thank you, Miss.
Maybe we're going to do the next page.
Okay, you finished? Any other question about from 1 to 12 or 6 to 12? No? Okay, now what we're going to do, class? No, we're not going to work on next page. We're going to, in this minutes that we have, we're going to say the word. We're going to share the word of this class. So just let's go here. Tell me.
I think
We're gonna spell the word.
No, we're not going to spell the word. I'm going to have the word here like this, landslide, and you're going to tell me, yes, you're going to tell me what is the meaning of landslide, class. What is landslide? What do you understand about landslide?
I think it's number 2. Yeah,
It's a downhill movement of rocks. Okay. What is this word? Scamper. What do you understand about scamper?
This I think run and run.
Camper is
I play when a children play.
When children they are playing, yes, they are moving quickly. Okay, what about this word? Adorn. What is adorn?
Decorate.
To decorate
decorate
things. Of
To decorate. Excellent. Yes. Next word, colossal. What is it,
you
colossal?
say things so big,
belongs
a
to be
giant, a
something
thing so big.
Yeah, something big, large, enormous, giant. Excellent. Next card, let's see. Rampage. What is rampage?
to be
Is to escape? Is to escape?
to be rage.
Okay, excellent. Violent, reckless, or wild behavior. They are trying to escape. That's right. Okay. Next word, we have warrant.
The police get a warrant.
A written order, remember, it's a written document that allows for legal action. So the officer, they can have this, a written order. It's a document for legal action. Next word, we have the word rampage again.
It's like a rage. It's like something violent that appears appropriated something good,
It's
something
something
good for what they're
necessary.
looking for,
Something necessary.
good.
Suitable. Excellent. The last word. Okay, it's the same. Let's see next one. Assemble. What is assemble?
To be together, to be together.
To be together. Excellent. So we're going to finish with this. Remember, you have in spelling, right? You have one homework. It's on Schoology. So let's finish here. Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye, Mia. See you later.
Bye-bye.